slaves were still living back then.
Well, I think it's because it's just like a religious ideology. Like when the Taliban started blowing up those ancient statues of Buddhas. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Because they destroyed things that were a part of human history that we would have studied for thousands of years.
Yeah.
And they destroyed them because they didn't go along with their religious ideology. And I think part of the woke thing is this religious ideology that has to be followed. And you cannot stray from the lines. You have to stay inside whatever this ideology is promoting and telling you what to do. And one of the things was that you had to take down all these statues of terrible people. And I remember Trump saying at the time, well, the problem with that is, like, eventually they're going to take down George Washington. And everybody thought he was crazy. Like, that's a crazy thing to say. But once they got past Civil War people, then they got to who owned slaves. And then they got to taking down, they wanted to take down statues of Thomas Jefferson, and eventually did get to George Washington.
Yeah. And it was always going to go that way because George Washington, the founding fathers owned slaves. Not only that, but they were rebels, rebelling against a governmental authority. And if they had lost, then they all would have been hanged as traitors, and that's how they'd be remembered. Thankfully, they didn't. But so it's not that far of a leap to go from one to the other. And of course, the issue is that